Ah, good. More stuff to unlock. Alright, Shikimi. Pretty mad. You're gonna make a pit trap with phylum sacks and toxic pools? That's not a pit trap. That's an acid hole. She paid a lot of money for that, though. Jeez. Alright. So we might have to duel Soma, which would be pretty interesting. I don't want to talk to Yamato yet, because he definitely advances the plot. If it isn't done by simply talking to all the people. Ah, excuse me. Hey, Avalona. Welcome to the chat. Alright, so the council is about studying the future, it seems. They probably have actual cars. Oh, we get to ask all these things. I hope it was good food. For it to take that long, if it sucked, would be a shame. I gotta get all the exposition here. What happened this time?
Evelyn.
Also, you wrote cocking. You can't do that. Throw it out, start again. Get a potato peeler, peel the burnt off the chicken. It's like Horton Hears a Who. You shaved us! Horton Hears a Who, by the way. The recent rendition of it was pretty good. That is shit ramen. Alright, he didn't auto-start the mission, which is good. Like, at that point, I might have just made a peanut butter sandwich. There's only so much a person can take. Yeah, there's nothing I hate more than wasting food, but if it's already fucked up, it's already been wasted, and there's nothing you can do about it.
It's true with that wine.
If only it was so easy. The death sentence. Rifle looks like a skeletal corpse. The sound of each shot is a proclamation of death to its target. The Putrox weapons are real good, too. Six breasts, fucked to shit. That's going a little bit far. Okay, so we'll get the skeletal arms. She'll leave hat. Which will free up some inventory space and allow us to have slightly better gear. That's like several chickens worth of death. Your bond with Shikini has grown stronger. Oh, I am definitely taking you into the bath. Gives you greed. 2 sets of materials may occasionally appear after performing purification. Oh, I'm gonna bathe you every single time. She's never bathed us before. She's always kicked us out. So now we can ask her, so she shouldn't kick us out now?
It sounded like you said
No
she never
touching.
baited us before.
She just says no touching. She's still so cold. Well, she increased the size of my focus gauge.
No comment.
One of the finest for my super tanker. I'd love a new weapon, but it's hard to find a weapon that's actually better than this, that has a decent attack speed. Alright, Wild Tiger and Walking the Path. Let's do Walking the Path. And we'll bring Nagi for the healing. We'll bring... It's 3 red zones. There may or may not be a boss. Bring Reki. Bring Hayatori. Let's try some Viper Queen action. So we do need High Tide Pearls as well. I kind of like the Glaciabella set. We only have the hat, but it looks pretty decent. What is the layout of this map, though? It's like a dancing stick person turned sideways.
A dancing sick person turned sideways.
A dancing stick person turned sideways.
Ah, sounded like you said dancing sick person.
You're a sick person. You fuck.
Fuck, did you just call me motherfucker?
Go to your fucking sick person, you fuck.
You prick.
Fuck off.
Dick face.
I've got everyone in my department now talking British. It's great.
What?
I've got everyone in my department at work talking British now. It's great.
Nice.
This is a real fat worm guy.
That with a PH.
Basically. I don't even know that's still a Drumble. It might be like a tier 2. We'll slay literally everything, though, that we come across. Even though this isn't necessarily a mission zone. I thought you died when you spewed white stuff out of your mouth.
What?
I thought it died when it spewed white stuff out of its mouth. Silly me. Alright, red zone number 1. It's just a menagerie here. Also, I see why this level is such a unique shape now. It's a mixture of 2 different tile sets. Maybe more. You can settle down there, Ronin Totem. Is Ronin Totem still banned in Yu-Gi-Oh? I'm pretty sure Ronin Toad and Substitoad were banned as shit. Because they were the only 2 cards that made Frog decks viable, so they banned the shit out of them.
Frog decks?
Yeah. Frog decks were really strong, but without Substitoad and Ronin Totem, they were not so good. But they even had unique traps, like Froggy Force Field.
It made it how you say complete shit.
Yeah. Well, it started with Des Frog, and Tadpole. And there's D3S Frog, which is a fusion, which is stupid strong if you built the deck for it. Because with Des Frog, if you got 3, it was level 5, so it required tribute. But if you had 3 of them out, and they only had 1900 attack, so they weren't a very good deal for the price, you could play Des Croaking, which destroyed every card in your opponent's side of the field for no drawback. You just had to have 3 Des Frogs out. And then they made I think in the same set they had Tadpole, which let you get Des Frogs. Like they grew up into them.
There you go.
And then later on, they made the D3S Frog and the Treeborn Frog. Treeborn Frog got put down to 1 like instantly. Because it came back, it resurrected itself from the graveyard for no reason. Like, you couldn't keep it dead. I think you had to have no spell or traps on the field, but it would auto-resurrect if that were the case. And they made a field spell called Wetlands, where level 2 or lower aqua monsters got plus 1200 attack as long as wetlands is on the field.
Damn.
Which basically every frog monster except for Des Frog was level 2 aqua type.
Jesus.
And some of them had 1200 attack at level 2.
God damn.
So your frogs are coming out at 24. And then Froggy Force Field was like Mirror Force. But it only worked if you had a frog in play. And all of them stated except Frog the Jam, because the Japanese name for Frog the Jam didn't actually include the character for Frog. That was just like an English translation based on the artwork. And then they made full-on frog support, like Substitoad and Ronin Toden, which, while they didn't have frog in their own name, which means none of the frog effects worked on them, they did support frogs. Substitoad made it so that you could only attack Substitoad, I think, and you couldn't attack frog monsters. And Ronin Toten, I think, just like counted as Des Frog when it was on the field. And they had Flip Flop Frog, which I think it was one of those cards you can turn face up and face down once a turn, but let you draw a card every time or something like that. There was a lot of, like, the frog deck was big, but then they banned the shit out of all the cards that made it viable, so Konami didn't want anyone to play with their fun frog archetype that they made, so they just removed the archetype from the game, basically. But they still left Necros in.
It wasn't a band hammer. It was like a fucking band steamroller.
Basically. It was band shit. Hey, High Tide Pearl. 5 over. Well, some of this is easy. They're only 1 over. Probably sell some red clay. I'm pretty sure we get red clay all the time.
Yeah, like not polluted clay.
I played frogs a bit. They were real fun.
I can tell. You don't sound like you ever got over it.
Well, it was like a combo deck, and it was like a control deck. It was a little bit of all the nice things. The thief fell in the hole. I'll leave him there for a while, in the acid. I'll give you something in return, but first I want you to bring me something for you to look at. Fuck off. Like, she paid a lot, but she's been kind of a bitch all game. We're also going to do that emergency mission after we get our buffs. But yeah, I'm really liking Ancient Gears right now because they made new Ancient Gears support. Ancient Gear Fusion just changes the game for Ancient Gears. Because it lets you fuse from your deck, which is just straight up bullshit, really. Take less damage when your health is at max, which means you only get the defense bonus on the first hit that you take. I think I like my current setup better. Stonewall's cool, but it only works on the very first hit you take. Um, I think I like the Sanctum Plus because it works on all allies, but basically does the same thing. Oh, there's a shopkeeper quest. Oh no, it's Miu. Why are you in the stall? When Mio or me are at the store, you'll find newspapers on sale. Something good might happen if you buy a lot of them. Help sister out. I'll buy all of them. Well, the officer set is basically better than everything we have. So, and this is the same defense, but less weight. So I think we're also going to roll that. The True Running Dragon. True Troopwrecker, True Five Rings, the Final Crescent. The True Bite. Which I think we could upgrade our weapon to anyway. It only has 2 sockets though, so I'm gonna have to pass on it, even though it's probably good. The Heavenly Staff has 3 sockets and is stronger. Although I think if we want, we have a club that actually has over 1,000 attack. I'll pass on the weapon for now. Okay, I got all these newspapers. It said it's good if you buy a lot. I don't know if it meant individual purchases or bulk purchases, so I just got all of them anyway. Yeah, we can upgrade the Steel Bite into the True Bite. Or you can just buy a True Bite. But
So
it's,
what's the deal?
I don't know, but I'll find out.
Well, I was gonna ask you what's the deal later on tonight.
I still have work tomorrow.
Okay.
I purposely spent a shitload of money, and we're still rich as fuck. And we also look pretty boss. This is the armor from the intro movie, I think. If only I could be so grossly incandescent. No need to turn you down. Are you saying you're gonna turn me up? Uh,
It might be.
I can get grossly incandescent. Oh, fuck off, Soma. Why is everyone just barging into my house?
They want to show you their tits.
We're gonna binge on sake. I guess I could told him my life story. Alright, some more history. Oh, we actually get a cutscene. He's having a strange dream. It looks kind of like the dream we've been having lately. Okay, so Sakon's dead, but apparently he also still has a grudge. That silhouette looks familiar, especially in that color. We're not so different, you and I. Well, that's a good way to look at it. It's basically the same thing that Jack told Obro in Final Fantasy. Still has some kind of ulterior motive for his dead friend. Okay. Do we get screwed out of drops? I think we got screwed out of our Tenko drops because of that cutscene. My most treasured possession, Shikimi. I polish it every day and sit gazing at it. As though it were gripped with unusual force. We give special discounts to our customers. Tenko snacks in stock. I like Tenko snacks.
So does Hayatore.
Yeah, he chomps down on gorgeous lunches while he chats with my Tenko.
Chats with your Tenko, huh? Is that what they call it these days?
Yeah, he gives him the hard noni bone too. Gets a moment of resentment. I never know what to buy as far as materials go, so I just won't. So I think one of my YouTube chops um, is just an entire episode of cutscenes and expository banter. Like, there's no mission in it because it's so long. Alright, so now we're gonna fight his like fated boss. Do we get to pick anyone for this mission, or is it just all pre-selected? Okay, we don't just get thrust upon the mission. The same appears? Yes. We also got screwed out of the emergency mission, so that doesn't impress me. It's like the third one, this this file that we got screwed out of because of a cutscene. Slay one Petros. And no farming party for this mission. Are you buggering me with the broadsword game? Oh, look at this tile set. Some Neo shit right here. Can't help but notice the incredibly short time limit we have. It's a Bakugan!
Man, I miss that show.
Well, we can relive your Bakugan memories while fighting this boss, apparently.
Oh god.
One of my university friends' older sister was a voice actress in Bakugan.
Which one was she?
I never actually watched Bakugan, so I can't remember any of the characters' names. I did play the game, though. Okay, what breaks on this thing? Just its arms and legs in Phase 1. And it seems pretty dumb. Yeah, at least in Phase 1, it just does lumbering attacks. Stands around like a doofus. Does a lot of damage if it hits you, though. We're shredding its armor, though. Okay, the timing on that is a little bit delayed. Have we put it in rage mode already just from breaking one body part? Oh, it's got horns too. It's largely a non-issue though. See, I like the katana in this game because it gives you such a good group special against these tall enemies. You can even break the horns way up there from the ground. Damn! I like to point out this is the best arm I've ever had in this game, and just one-shot me. With
Damn.
a relatively quick attack, too. Like, it's not when I went to fight a Jolix wearing base armor so that I could get, credit for mastering the armor. This is, like, real-ass armor getting ruined by this guy. I missed the horns with the breaker. How is that even possible?
Is you a whoremongering fuck bucket?
Maybe. Oh, he's actually listing out the 16 promises. I'm glad that getting launched up in the air damages you, but landing doesn't. There's no fall damage here. Okay, I'll save this breaker for next time it ends face down. Okay, now I gotta get in front of it. Got him. Once you break all its armor points, you just beat the ever-living crap out of it.
Pretty fucking much.
Although it has a ginormous HP pool. And we haven't seen it in rage mode yet. Let's try and dig in with as many big combos as possible so we can fill up the group meter for rage mode. I bet you it grows spines out of its back. It certainly gives that impression. Okay, it's got like wings growing out of its feet. It's got, I just grew like Hermes wings out of its ankles and got spiky arms. I don't think anything went in its back. It does all these Sonic the Hedgehog rolls now. It's actually super annoying because all it's doing is rolling all the way across the arena every second there is. By the time you catch up and hit it, it's just rolling away again. So what I want here is for him to do a backwards roll into this corner, and then I get my group attack. Soma just ablutions all of him, and then Bob's your uncle. Don't move. Sweet. Ablution 2 pieces. Cut off 3. and one got away, but it took damage. And off it comes. I'm gonna dig in while I still have my buffs.
I'll be right back.
Yep. Okay, now we can lay the ever-living smackdown on this because it's done transforming. You can probably hear me furiously inputting combos. I'm dodging surprisingly well in this fight. Like, I'm hit a few times, but I'm largely anticipating things. Should be doing a roll. There's a lunge. There we go. Just sweep his legs out from under him. Go ham on this guy. He's almost toast. Because this is a story fight, it's a little bit easier in some of the side missions we've done anyway. But I'm glad that we have a new enemy to fight. Sweet. We'll probably have a quest to kill one of these. Ooh, Kuroda Kanbei. There are no items in this stage, though. Look at that mess over there. This is a silly place. Chaotic Droplet. 5 over. Shipped Sword. I'm just getting rid of level 1 stuff, basically. It's the least likely to be a problem. And the most likely to be sold in the shop if we did need them. Maybe this lieutenant will finally get a character portrait. No, there's no mercy. Yeah, we just killed a big demon. You should be happy. Oh, really? 70% plus. Probably not, but it's the life you live. Hey, Obito, you live here. How are you late? Yeah, I did ask. Don't be so mean. Just gonna cry so hard. Well, that's a pretty apocalyptic day. Maybe from a different timeline. Maybe somehow the other Slayer is me, and she appears in the final boss. I think we need the broken firearms still, which why not selling them? Hilariously, we use copper once in a while. Oh, we'll throw some poop out. It's always okay to throw the poop out.